Okay, it's a little bit different. Know if y'all recognize that this camera's a little different. I was at work the other day and I was working. Then I just decided to sing a little song, took my eye off the prize, and the next thing you know, boom, I bumped into a table. And then when I bumped into that table, guess what? The camera went out on my phone, so I had to go back to my old Galaxy S4, go ahead and shoot that, bring that in, just to see how, just to get this video out. So I'm gonna have to record this video. I got two Galaxies, right? This Galaxy here doesn't have any Wi-Fi, any Bluetooth, so I have to actually record this, go and download it to my PC, and then upload it from my PC. So that's gonna be a couple of extra steps. I didn't know how I was gonna get this thing done without a camera, because I had it set on pilot, post. But now I had to download. So when I got to work, shot some pictures this morning, plugged in the cord, boom, it went download. Found out that I didn't have a data cord. Had to get a data cord for this thing. So I went on and told my daughter, just go ahead, bite the bullet. I never bought new phones per se. These were new at the time, but they were only like $1, $1 or something. Then we graduated to the iPhone, which my first iPhone with 3GS for like $99 or something like that. But anyway, today is Wednesday. Seeking on Wednesday, looking for more answers, fighting this stuff inside here. Fear missing out, feel missed out, feel, right? So I've been looking for answers, woke up, read my Bible, saw what the disciples did right there. Saul to Paul. But anyway, he was a great persecutor of the church. Then he was converted. The Lord said, hey, look, this is not your purpose. I mean, you're close, but you're just a smidge off. See, that's how I kind of feel sometimes, that I'm so close to the thing, but I'm just a smidge off. It's just a turning point in my inside, my inner man, that get me right back into the groove that I'm trying to get in every single day. And that groove is the true purpose of being here is to serve others, not to serve myself. But for all these years I've been trained to serve yourself. I'm weeding that part out. It's still in there. And I hadn't flipped the switch. It's like teeter-tottering, you know what I'm saying? But I'm getting to the point, right? I'm getting to the point. I'm getting so close. I'm so close. I can feel it. I can taste it. And also, too, on all this one thing, man. Multitasking was in there, but now I'm down to the one thing, and I'm able to say no a lot easier, because no is an acceptable answer. So I go for no, and it makes me easier to say no. But if I can say no easier more often, then when I go for no, it's just a result. It's no big thing. Yeah, I use this little thing here, and see it's got a little shadow right there because it's got the little case sticking out. I guess I could probably, oops. Can I zoom or do anything like that? I didn't want to do that. I wanted to pull that up a little bit. Hey, that worked a little bit, right? I just inched it up a little bit. Got a little bit more space. But we're still recording. Okay. So after I watched that, then I put in a little bit of Creflo Dollar. He was talking about renewing the mind, right? So I jumped on that. But since it was Seeking, when I jumped in the car, I pumped past in. He was talking about abundance. But what he was talking about on seeking those answers, because God is a God of abundance, right? So I got to think the way he think. He think abundance. He said, but it's hard for you to receive abundance if you don't know what the purpose of the excess is. There's always a purpose for the excess. God doesn't let anything go to waste, so it's always a purpose. He creates so much abundance, but nothing goes to waste. I mean, even if I go out there and and plant a whole crop of corn and I don't go pick it, right? And it falls off and rotten and go to the ground, it don't go to waste. Because the gnats gonna come in there, the flies gonna come in there when they hit the ground, the ants and bugs gonna get on it. So nothing goes to waste. It's all recycled back through. Decomposed, then the worms get on top of it, then the microbes get on top of it, then the bacteria, man, it just go down so much, and next thing you know, it's back up again. So it's always a purpose for the excess, not meant to just be hoarded. And that's what I'm working on right now, is thinning some of this stuff out. I'm stopping the stuff that's coming in until I get some of the stuff out, or having a continuous flow. Like right now, I'm finna buy a phone. No, I'm not just hold on to the old phone, because guess what? It is. But now I'm just gonna have to told her to go ahead and sell it. Told my daughter to sell it, get whatever she can get for it. The other ones we're gonna wipe out. Now this one says she wanted to keep because she liked this the super OLED screen. It's a super AMOLED screen. Is what it is. And she likes the way it looks, so she said she ain't gonna try to sell it. But anyway, we looked it up anyway. It was only like $18 or something like that. But grand scheme of things, you sell 10 of them, it's $180. You sell 1,000, it's what? 1,800. Sell 100,000, it's 18,000. I mean, it adds up if you really look at the grand scheme of things. If you could flip that and roll it out. But we're still seeking, right? But one of the things, so we went to work, got trained, all this stuff, but I was out of sync because I didn't get a chance to get into my time block. I didn't get a chance to get into it because we had training. Had 2 trainings all the way up to 2 o'clock. Then I had in the back of my mind that a client was supposed to be coming in, which then come to like 3 or 4 o'clock, right? So that was all in there. So I really didn't get in sync, but I did check off another X on my box at work because I did get my 5 calls in. Boy, your boy is so happy that I snuck those 5 no's in. I went for no 5 times on purpose. I went for it. Parent obstacles vanished upon my approach. But then on the way home, this is what happened, right? I'm on the way home, so I'm going to leave work early. But it seemed like everybody wanted to jump in front of me, hold the traffic up. There was a traffic jam. I'm looking over there. It's an accident on the other side. People on this side stopping to look to see what's on that side. Nothing going on. I'm getting out. People still getting in front of me. Traffic jam. I said, man, I'm out of the groove, right? I'm out of the groove. But then I made a turn. When I made a turn, we got 3 lanes in there. And this outside lane over here gives out. And as I made the turn, I saw the 2 cars sitting there and flashed with ease, said, hey, just get in the outside lane and go around this silver car. That's what it said, right? Then my reasoning mind said, man, you know that lane gives out. Don't be in no huge rush. You think you out of sync anyway. Just get behind this person and just go with the flow, right? So I did. I said, okay, that makes sense. Get behind this person. I'm going with the flow. Light changes green. The person, all the cars leave. The person in front of me does not move. Start inching off real slow. Then it dawned on me, I say, man, it told me to go around this guy, that this was the time to do it. My reasoning mind reasoned it out, that it wasn't the time. So I was asking myself, how can I tell? It's so close. See, I stayed right there to analyze, right? Because when something like that happens and you say, man, something told me you're supposed to stop. Wind back, analyze the feelings, the thoughts, all the stuff, all the data that was going on while it's still fresh. I stayed there for about 10, 15 minutes. Stayed there 10 minutes trying to figure out how did that feel. I know I heard it, but then why didn't I do it? Why didn't I act on it? You know, it was out of the norm. Why didn't I act on it? And so it's just that reasoning mind, right? You know, but I wanted to see what that feeling felt like. So the next time it pops up, I just got to risk it and go with it. And that's what it was. It was going for the no. I didn't go for the no. Now that I think about it, I didn't go for the no. I didn't go for the rejection. Because to get out there knowing that lane in may mean that I may get rejected. And I ain't go for it. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow. Go for No. I download the extra Go for No thing. I gotta figure out a way to listen to it. Cause as of right now, I can't get it in my car. Maybe I can find that Kindle Fire that my wife got and sync it to that. I may just sync my laptop to my car. That's an option too. But anyway, the Seeking on Wednesday. Tomorrow is the 4 agreements. Oh yeah, we're gonna get deep on that thing tomorrow, baby. We're gonna do our best. That's what I was telling my daughter. A lot of times I reading stuff out. She was filling out a job application, left one point off. Say she looked at it twice, and say, maybe should I do it? Mind reasoning her out of it, and coming at the end, she had to do it. And I say, look, it had to be a shortcut. It had to be something that the mind considered to be more work, and that's giving you reasons why you can get out of that work. That's not doing your best. Just go ahead and do it. I mean, if there ever is a conflict, I told sometimes I'm trying to make a rule that whenever I got a conflict, should I do the thing, should I do the thing, I should go ahead and do the thing, because the reason mine is always trying to save time or get out of paying some money or some kind of feel loss right there. The reason is trying to get me out of that. But you got to analyze it, right? We on a journey. I'm still on it, right? Still on it. I still ain't got my EIN number yet. I wanted to work on the business day, didn't print my card, boom. So when I wake up in the morning, I got to go to work.